is not satisfactory. Suppose that we can improve later. Dear friends, every legal problem or every legal piece as statute, it is addressing a political issue. That's why we say all legal issues are political issues, nothing more, nothing less. Though we put in legal jargon, sophisticated words, phrases and all that, and of course making a lucrative area for lawyers. Every legal issue, every statute is pakka political problem, pakka political issue. Each new statute, each new law is to address new and new arising political problem. So also we know the capitalist world, throughout the world, have been suffering from crisis. The salient feature is all these schemes are at the expense of common people, not at the expense of the so-called protectors of this financial enterprise, the capitalists. So, let us examine this new piece of legislation in the light of this important issue. President Vidyasagar now referred to demonetization. It was a measure to save or to augment the corporation, the financial corporations in India, the big capitals in India, at the expense of the common man. They can introduce, demand new securities. So, regarding securities also, enormous arbitrary power is given to this resolution corporation. Okay. Ultimately, very crucial aspect I have noticed is all ad hoc comments because subject to correction from our informed trade union activists and leaders, because I am referring to because that is not seen in newspapers and this objection and all that. See, now as per the present existing company law, on winding up the companies, on liquidation of the companies, whether it's a banking company or otherwise, it's a company. There is a scheme for payment towards the liability of the company. The first priority is workers' dues. As per the existing company law, the first priority for payment regarding the liability towards the company, that means take the case of banking company, is towards the workers' dues. But this new bill says for the liquidation and winding up of the erring banks and financial institutions, the general law of liquidation winding up available under the Companies Act will not be applicable. The priority regarding payment available under the existing company law will not be applicable. the entire workers' dues will not get priority. It will get priority rank number 3 only, that too only for 24 months dues immediately prior to taking action. So that first priority towards entire workers' dues goes. You get priority only for 24 months dues. That's a big issue to be taken up by the trade union.